Hello, guys. So, episode number 5 it is. So, I will take this one off. So, small reminder what's happening here. We are building e commerce brand till 10K profit and showing every step how it should be done. Today, I will have one amazing guest here. So, I can start already. So, Arthur,
Hey, Gustas. Hey, nice to be here. Back.
nice to see you. Nice background, nice everything. So you look really great. So this is the 10-year
Thank you.
difference how it looks like. You look a little bit better than me. So Artur, make a small pitch. Who are you? What are you doing? And why you are today in this live? And then I will continue that, and we will share all the process of the content creation in the e-commerce today. So this will be really valuable. So stay till the end. In the end, we will show. So we made it a content day. So that means the day where we shoot all the content for our brand, for new brand which we are creating, and we have already finished the first ad. So in the end, there will be ad. We will show how it looked from the script perspective and how it looked already edited. But till that, let's open everything. So, Arthur, make a small pitch of you. I think you can do that.
Yeah, hi everyone who's watching, who's following the challenge. My name is Arturs, and I have been working together with Gustavs for the last 3 years, I think, or even a little bit more. And I've been doing marketing. This is my sixth year. So I'm 23 now. I started when I was 17. So that's pretty much the only thing I have done in my life. And yeah, I'm in Ecom Hub. I'm the main guy when it comes to ads. Ecom Hub is our agency. And yeah, I make sure that all the ads we make are top level.
Yeah, he's like not going aggressive. So he had made like tons of ads. He has tested like everything what can be tested today in the e-commerce field. So this guy knows what he's doing. And yeah, as you already told, we have one more business which called the Ecom Hub agency business where we sell our. I would say the last offer what we have right now is the e-commerce scaling package. So we offer to the clients scale their e-commerce, and in this challenge they will join the colleagues from this from agency. So because when I will tell about something, it's a different way when the like expert is telling about it. So that's why in the content side, Arthos is main guy here. He has done it for many years. So I think let's start with the first thing. Why content? Why should you create a content for e-commerce? Because it's like you just make a product, you just show it, and everybody goes and see your product, and everything happens uh, like by itself. But what's the real story? Why content? Why e-commerce brands need a content?
Yeah, I think content has always been really important since the early days of internet, since the first e-commerce stores. But I would say in the last 3 years, it has really changed. This quote that Bill Gates said that content is king. I feel like it's now finally like completely come true, and content really is the king. We have researched. We do it like one of the things we do really a lot, and we never stop doing it. We always look at the most successful brands, the brands that make the most money, that have the most loyal customers. We look at them and we look at what they are doing, and that is a very good indication of what is working in the market. And already like 2 years ago, we saw that all the big brands are making so many ads. They are launching 10, 20, 30. Some brands are launching more different video and picture ads every week. And when it comes to paid acquisition, content is really important, and it's important to make good content and a lot of it. And good content, I think most people understand that you need to make good content. It's maybe not so new, but that you may it need to make so much content, that is a new thing, especially when it comes to advertising. Because for example, Gustavs worked with a brand before, like before we started Ecom Hub, and you pretty much scaled with one or two successful ads. You're making all the money, like hundreds of thousands. And these days, it's really not realistic. In all this time we've been working, there have been only a few ads that have made this huge sum. And usually you need like 5, 6, 7, 8 ads that are working together and bringing all the results. So you cannot just have one winner. You need many winners, and to get many winners, you need many tries. So yeah, that's why you need a lot of content.
And that's like we see the huge problem then when we work right now with the brands is that people don't understand how to create the content, because when you need so much content, you need to understand how the process happens, how is all the process. So Arthurs is talking about ads. This is like huge thing of the content, but always we think about the ads, which is when you buy, when you, I think we will explain another episode about buying ads and all that process where you go and you get your customers through paid media. So that called like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, whatever it is. And then there's second place. It's a organic thing. So when you create organic content, which you post on your social media, and your followers see that. So this is one way where you create the content for existing followers and try to get more and more followers through that content. Like short videos right now is a great way how to get more people follow your brand and whatever. But the most effective way right now is when you post that on paid media side. This is something we will talk in different side, because that's a huge topic too. But today we will just talk about the full process of creating the content. So I came to Hugh Arthurs. I told, hey, I have this amazing idea. I want to launch the brand and show every step to the guys. So if you are the first time on our videos, I have a playlist in the YouTube where you can see everything. So the goal is that I will create all the content in the road. So when you after that can follow and watch all the things, you can do the same. So you can make your first 10,000. I hope you will succeed at. So I told you, okay, Arthurs, we have found a product. We are building the store. We have done all the like this basic stuff, I would say. And I told you, Arthurs, I want to make a content in 2 weeks. What was your next steps? How you are doing all that process, so other people can understand where to start.
Yeah. So always the thing that comes first is the buyer persona, who you are selling to. That's the first step, the foundation that you have to understand. And it doesn't have to be complicated. It can be really simple. So for example, it can be just the gender, maybe a location, some broad age range, and the main problem or the main desires that they want to fulfill, their main goals, main problems. You just describe that for us. Like some agencies have these huge buyer personas, I know, but to be honest, I think that 3 to 5 sentences is enough, because you're going to be focusing on the one or two main problems and one or two main benefits. So especially at the beginning, I think you don't need to go too crazy. Just get a simple buyer persona. So this is who are we selling to. So that's the first step.
Yeah,
And
so I told, okay, I have this persona. I'm planning to sell this. So I just gave, I would say, like broad idea why I'm doing this and how I believe that this can change something. And that's the first thing what you get out. And as you told, it shouldn't be some strategic, long analytics from the market or whatever it is. Yeah, whatever the guys is telling you. It's like 3 5 sentences. So people who make the things understand. I will give one more thing here. So if you are interested, just let me in the comments. I'm always creating this brand manifest. So I'm creating the why we are doing this, how we will measure that, and like putting some points out. So next time when somebody from the team is asking me, okay, I'm creating right now the homepage about us, what I should put there. So I just gave the document because the right way how to solve how to grow like e-commerce is not with your hands, but like with getting more people in the team and growing that, because every member has his own experience and you need to put it together. So I'm doing that in manifest. I'm giving all the information now. Okay, so you know what should be why we are selling this. You know for who we are selling that. So what the next step?
yeah, so the next step is different when so it's different, for example, for a brand that is from zero, or a brand that is making already 100,000. It's a completely different process. And yeah, usually in our agency we have this process made for brands that already are making money. They have a huge customer base and they have a lot of data. So this first part, we go into this existing data and we pull out problems that customers have, things that they are mentioning in the comments, in the reviews, everywhere we can find. If they have done any client surveys, like any data, and we pull out the most important things that we are going to use in the ads. But if we don't have any data, like in this case, where we are building everything from zero, we need to take inspiration from competitors. And I don't know if we need to share the file. I don't think we need to share the file. Yeah, it's pretty simple. So what we do, we use AI to give us all the competitors, because that it's really fast, and for things like that, AI is really good for pulling things out, especially the Bing AI that is on the Bing web browser. And yeah, we get the competitors
Yeah,
and we go through.
can you give the link in the I have a link. I will drop that in the chat. So we are not going manually doing that. We just go right now. Like 6 months ago, we did it manually. Right now, we just go and ask, and it's and that's all.
Yeah. And we get the competitors. Of course, we cross check if they're all in the same niche, they are selling similar products. And then this is the biggest part, I would say, of the boring work that most people don't want to do. We spend many hours, most of the hours we spend at this part. We go through every website, every page they have, every comment, every review. We go to YouTube videos. We look at what questions people are asking. We go to Amazon. We look at the testimonials there, what it's there, and there are probably like 4 or 5 things we are looking for. Is the questions the people have? Is the things they like about the products that are important to them? Is the things that they don't like that are missing from the products? It's some worries about what they have before buying the product, and it's the problems that they are solving with the product. And by like looking at these comments, these reviews, we get out most of the building blocks for the ads. And there are
Yeah,
many other things,
this is
but
like
this is the main part where you get all the bricks.
this like for us is important because we are not selling unique products. We are selling something what is selling already in the market. And this was something I changed in my mind when I was starting this challenge. My idea was that you always need to be unique with your product. But our belief in this many years of work is that you need to be unique with the advertising, with the way how you are showing the things, not about about being unique, because building unique product, building unique something, yes, it's of course it will help you in the long term. But if you are in the start where you are starting, you just need to learn to do the things. And that's why if somebody is selling this kind of the product, you don't need to be afraid to sell the same product, because if he's selling, if he's advertising, that's already a sign that okay, it's selling. And if you are starting, I would say really go and search for the product which is already selling, and then try to beat them with your unique way of the doing thing. And you mentioned the going to through the things what is already working. So this is really important stuff. If you find somebody who is already in the market, go in their ad library. I showed that, I think, in one of the first episodes how to do that. So go there, watch what they are doing, and sometimes just copy the best thing what they are doing. Just make it with your own in your own style. Make it just copy that thing, because that works. And I showed it, I think, in episode 2 or first episode, where I was showing how I'm finding the products. I was searching for best ads, like with the most likes, with the most shares, with the most comments. So that means if that ad is working and there is a likes and there's a comments, and that ad is running for many days, and one more thing, that the brand is copying the same ad and doing different variations of the ads, that means that works. So this is the way where you need to go in your existing customer. Because with Arctus, when we started this thing, I think we believed in that uh, you need to find something new, something super special, something. But in the end of the day, right now, you can just copy something what works from one brand, from second brand, from third brand, put all that together and work with already that. And after you will find out what's working, then you can add your creativity and start to create something unique. So this is something I would really suggest to start with the copying, because that's nothing bad to copy. It's better to copy it than just sit in your corner and into your creativity corner for weeks to try to find some new something.
Yeah, and even if you try copying really great ads, you will find that it's not so easy to do, especially the creation part. You still need some skill, and it probably the first 10 times you will not be able to copy it one by one. And still, while you are building itself and copying, you inevitably will change it, and you will not copy it, and it will be different. It will be with your touch, and it's completely okay. And market is so huge. There are so many people who are buying things every day, so no worries about being the same and needing to be a unique immediately.
Brands are paying to creative agencies thousands and thousands of euros or dollars to get this idea out. So just take that idea, copy and implement that. So don't go this creative. When you have a brand with 1 million revenue in a month, of course you can start to create some creative things. But in the start, till the 7 numbers, it's always just basics. Okay, so you have found out all those things, you have found those things, so you are starting to find, like, it's like, I think that's a way how you think when you are starting to sell something. You always think about everything what you see is like, it's like an asset. So if you see that there is a bad review about something, so that means this is the asset which you can use after that in advertising, because you know that the people are thinking about that. The same about the good things. If there is a good thing, something saying, you can use it as an asset to create around that some creation. Okay, you have found out all the problems, all the solutions, everything what people are selling about the product. What's the next step?
Yeah, the next step is the one where actually, while working in Latvia, I don't know anyone who's doing this, and it's a real marketing fundamental basics, but it has been lost somewhere and it's not taught in schools. People are not using it. But what it's called, it's awareness stages. So pretty much, I think here it would be best if we could share the document. I will
Yeah, that's cool.
the folder, Gustav, I shared to you. It's the step number 5. You can open that up.
Step number 5. 1 second. Okay, sorry, that's in line process.
Line process.
Awareness stages. Okay, 1 second, I will share the thing. This one.
Yep. So, what is an awareness stage? Awareness stage determines where we pick up the conversation. So it determines the first sentence of the ad. Where do you start? At what point do you start talking with the customers? And every brand's customers are in 5 different stages. The first stage is unaware. Those are people that they don't even know that they have a problem. They're not looking for a problem. They just don't know anything, not searching for anything, nothing. Those are unaware people. This is the biggest market, but it's the hardest to sell to because they are not aware. So it's hard to sell to these people. But these are most of the people. So and the next stage, that's a little bit smaller, but it's a little bit easier to sell to, is the problem aware. These are the people that are aware they have a problem, but they don't know how to solve it, and they have not looked for the solution. They just know, okay, I have this problem. So this is the next stage. The next one is solution aware. This is an even smaller audience, and this is the audience we usually start with when a new client comes in. We start all our other advertising in this stage, and these are people who are aware of all the types of solutions they have for their problem, but have not yet chosen which solution to go with. And this is the third stage. The fourth stage is product aware. These are people who know about your brand, they know about your product, they know all the information, but they have not chosen yet between you and some other brand. So they are making the final choice if they want to buy from you or from someone else. This is a smaller audience, but it's really easy to sell to these people, really easy compared to other stages. And the last stage is the most aware people. These are the people you just need to give them a discount code, you need to give them a better price, and they're ready to buy. They're just waiting to get a better deal. So these are the 5 stages. And it's important to
So
map out these stages and write out what's the state of the mind of your customer in each stage. So when you write an ad in each stage, you can write it depending on what's their state of mind, because all these 5 people have different state. You need to talk to them differently because they have different level of information about you.
I think that's really important because there are sometimes guys who is asking. I remember when we started the e-commerce, it's asking like, "Hey, check my page. Is it that good page? Like, or check my ad. Is it a good ad?" And people are going and when we was in the first years, we was always, "No, this is bad. Now this is bad." But right now it has changed because we have always this additional question. We have these questions about, you mentioned about who you are selling, why you are selling that, in which stage they are right now. So you need to understand in which stage your client is right now. If you are not understanding that, you can create nothing more, because all other things is just like showing off. But when you talk about customer psychology, this is the part where you talk about the psychology, where you understand in which stage the customers are, and then you create ad around that. So this is, it's a huge thing. Maybe somebody's doing that in our market, but I think most agencies, most e-commerce brands is creating ads around discounts. But as you see from those stages, discounts only work for those customers who has already bought from your brand. You can play with discounts, but this is the last stage of your funnel. So this is some checkout or maybe product page. Take this offer, don't miss it, or something like that. But this is when you have given the information about the problem, or depends from the stage. Okay, so you put out a stage. You understand in which stage is customers. So what's the next?
The next step is offer, and you can share that as well. Is step 6. And pretty much what is an offer? Uh, Everyone understands it differently, but how we understand it is based on the book by Alex Hormozy. He has this amazing book. I suggest you read it. I'm reading it again right now for like the third or fourth time because it's just so important. And the offer is that what the customer gets for money. That's what an offer means. And pretty much Hormozy in this book breaks down how you can make your offer more appealing without lowering the price or without adding more things that make your profit margin go lower. And how do you do it? There are like eight or nine steps. The first is you amplify the dream outcome. So you understand what is the dream outcome of the customer, what they want, and you get to the core of what they want. And in all your ads, you talk about the core benefit, the core dream, what they want to achieve. You don't talk about like some surface level benefits. You talk about the main thing. So, for example, if it would be a product that improves your physique or you helps you grow muscle if you are a man, you are not talking about the muscle, you are talking about the end goal, which could be to get more attention from women, to be more confident, to feel better around people. You talk to the core outcome that they want. The next part is increasing the perceived likelihood of achievement. So what this means, when a person looks at your product, he needs to believe that your product will really work for them. And how you can make that happen, it's easy. It's with reviews, with testimonials, with UGC ads, with some accomplishments, awards, things that give you authority. This is pretty much social proof. And the next part is decreasing time delay. It's important to show to the, if you have fast shipping, it's important to show that, hey, we have fast shipping. And if you have slow shipping, it's really important that your marketing team maybe says, hey, our shipping is really bad. All our competitors have much faster shipping, Maybe guys, let's fix the shipping and launch the ads in a month when we have normal shipping, not 30 days from China. Things like that. And it's also important to talk about it if you have good shipping, because a lot of brands have really good things about their business, but they're not talking about them because they think it's too
Yeah.
basic. But no, it's actually really important for the customers. The next is decreasing effort and sacrifice. You try to show that the customer will need to do. It will be easy to use this product. It will be easy to get results. You show him it will take you this much time, this much effort, so it's clear for the customer how much will they need to do to actually get the result from their product. And it depends completely on your product. Then the next is scarcity. You need to make some kind of scarcity. We don't recommend creating fake scarcity when you say, "Oh, we can sell only 10 of these things this week," if it's not true. No, that's not the right way to do it, I think. You need to create real scarcity, and there are many ways to do it. Hormozy describes them in the book in detail. The same with urgency. You want to make the customers want to buy right now. You need to give a reason why they need to buy right now. The next is a guarantee. You always need a guarantee for your product. The bigger the guarantee, the better. And the next is bonuses. That's it's not a new thing, but it's been really popular the last years in the e-commerce space. It's giving some free products, some free bonuses together with your products. It increases the chances of it selling. A lot of people love free bonuses. And of course, the name of the product is also important. To make your name already put the desired result and already a little bit explain the product with the name. And yeah, this is it. These are the 8 or 9 steps. And yeah, I really went over them really fast. I didn't do the best job of explaining, and that's because you need to read the book if you really want to do this well. And yeah, just read the book.
Yeah, 100%. And then, so I think everyone understand the psychology idea under that. So what is the end result? How it looks like when, okay, you have done all those things. So what the end result? What you are creating from all out of this?
Yeah, I would say it's the product page, I would say, because on the product page you show the offer, you show the price, you show everything that's included, you show the guarantees, the bonuses, the scarcity. Pretty much all of these things should be in the product page.
Yeah, but I think from the ad perspective, so you are having all this information. You have collected it everything together. So what is the next step?
Okay, next step. Next step is step number 7, and that is angle creation and strategy. So, from all this research you have done, and you will have many building blocks, like many problems they have, many benefits, many things they don't like, many things they like, and things like that. And from these things, you can pull out marketing angles. So the angle is the central idea of the ad. So every ad will have one central idea. If an ad has like 5 different ideas that you are telling to the customer, it will be really confusing and you will not get the point across so well. So it's important to have the one main idea in the ad, and we call it an angle. So it's pretty much an angle that you approach the customer from. And yeah, we have this huge brainstorm where we pull out 10, 20, 30 angles that we can see from the research. And then we talk with the brand owner because he really knows the brand well. In this case, we would talk with Gustavs. We would talk with the rest of the team and decide, okay, we think that these 3 or 5 angles will be the most, they will work the best. That's our theory. And these are the first ads that we are creating. And we still keep this list, and pretty much in a year's time, in a 6 months time, we will go through 10, 20, 30 different angles, and we will find the ones that really work for our audience.
Okay, so you collect all that, you decide on the angles. So the next one is the scripts, and this is I think something. Yeah, that's the next step.
Yeah, it's the next step.
Yeah, so I think this is something really important, guys. Before you are organizing any shoots, any filming, you are hiring somebody to help you do something. You need to understand that the planning is like, I would say, 80% of the work. Because if you have a proper planning, you have put it everything down. you can be effective on the shoot. Because we made a first shoot, we created around I think total it was like 40-50 ads, and we did it in I think 6 till 8 hours. And today we had a final shoot where we made the photos because we couldn't put everything in one day. And if we could do that on without any script, without any preparation, we could fuck up that. I think we could create maybe 9 ads total. That would be the maximum what we could create. So I think the next one, I think we need to show how we prepare for that. And then I think the next step is showing the video. Or you had other ideas about the sharing process?
Yeah, we can do it that way. So I can explain a little bit. So uh, maybe you can pull up the from the tools the script. Wait a minute, I will show find the exact file. It's script formulas in the tools.
Okay.
You can
Script
show that
format.
one. So the same as ad copy. I would say like writing a script, it's copywriting. It's pretty much the same as writing an ad copy. You just have the visual aspect as well that comes with it, and you have different formulas for writing ad copy and emails, and you have also formulas for writing scripts. And we have 6 main scripts that we use that that is kind of the skeleton of the ad. We choose a formula, and then you just pretty much take the building blocks from the research and you put them in the formula. And yeah, we can share this file, I think, with everyone, so you can.
Okay, great. I will add this to the group because this is like, I would say this is many years of experience how to put that. So there is yeah, there is put it out a lot of things. So I will put that after that in a group so everyone has this information, because this is really powerful way how to. So you collect information, you put that in this formula. So let's show how the formula looks like.
Yep, yep.
So this is
So
the
these.
preparation. Yeah.
Now go on, go on.
This is the preparation part. This is the script. So we are putting out here many scripts. So when you after that go in your content day where you are starting to shoot the content, you just go through the scripts. In that moment, your mind is working maybe like a little bit, putting some changes, but those changes are maybe 5-10%. You just go by scripts, and this is really important. This will save you many hours and many euros, because yeah, as I told, there is one thing, it's a script. So Artos will explain the script, and then I will show you one more thing where I'm putting this organic touch. So I'm putting something from my side too. So we shoot everything on the same day, because sometimes in those scripts is the part which is good for organic content too, as well. As I already told, there is organic content which should be created, because this is the way how you show the credibility of your brand. And there should be the ad side. So this is ad side, and after that we will share the ad, and I will show you one more thing what you need to prepare for your content day. So actors, let's go maybe through one ad. You just open your mind and show us how you were thinking, why you created this one. I think we have this one made. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I think we have this one ad made. So our Arthurs will show you all the mind, open the mind how he get here, and then we will show you the
yeah.
results. This will be really interesting, guys.
This was a really simple script to write, because I found this. You can see the reference video. I found this for another brand that has been selling this product for a long time, and I saw that they have tested many ads, and I saw that this one was working for a long time. So I was thinking, okay, this is a really cool concept. It's really easy to shoot. I'm just gonna rewrite this the script, make it better, make the copywriting more powerful, but use the same, say pretty much the same video. And What I did, I wrote the hook and I wrote it I wrote it like many times until I got something powerful. And in this case, yeah, it was really, we have this hook library that I cannot share. It's like not finished, but we have different hooks that we are taking from ads that have worked before, that are proven to work, and we just put them in other ads. And for every video we make, we have 3 different hooks. So, for example, if Gustav shoots this video, they will shoot the first few seconds 3 times. But I think in this case, it was the same shot. The copy was just different. So here, in
Yeah,
this
I
case,
I think we need to share more about the hook. The hook idea is to hook the customer or the guy who is scrolling through the Instagram or whatever, wherever he's scrolling through. So he stops on that. So the hook is how much percentage of the success is a hook?
hard to say, but it's big. I wouldn't give a percentage. It's big. So if your hook is bad, if the first sentence is bad, and the other second all the rest of the video is amazing, your ad still will not work because people will see the first few seconds and they will scroll past. So it's you must have a good hook for the ad to work. If you don't have a good hook, your ad won't work. So super important. And that's why we have 3 different hooks, because maybe the video is amazing, but just the hook is bad. And with a different hook, the results would be completely different, and that would work. So that's why it's important to shoot 3 different hooks with different sentences, maybe different scene. Anything can be different, but just some different elements that give a bigger chance that your ad will work, because we never know what will work. We can just guess, and the more guesses you can make, the better. And it's really a thing you must do to not waste time, because if you have one hook that's bad and the rest of the video is good, you have wasted time. You should have filmed more hooks, and that would have worked.
I think this is a small hack, so you can use how to create more content because you can just add new hooks. Sometimes you just need to add new hooks. So there is a reference video. This is the amazing thing we are doing. We are collecting the videos, going through. So this you can see we have a reference. So this is why this is great, because when you have this, your video guy who is helping you or you on your own, you understand exactly what should be done. You are not experimenting, you are not finding something, you are know exactly what should be done. So this is always try to give a references, because that reference will change the game. You can make a top ad from just a good reference. So that's the thing. Okay, we have found it. We are using the foreplay. That's the place where we are putting all the good ads, and then when the new clients come or the new angles we need to create, we get it here. So this I think is really important stuff too, how to shoot a video.
Yeah. Usually, this script file is a little bit different because the guy that was shooting it was our guy from the inside, and he knows everything inside out. So I didn't need to give him like super specific description of what to do. But for example, if it was a new guy or the client was shooting the content himself, the description would have been like much bigger. Everything would be described in more detail. So it's really important. This, I would say, this is not a good example. If you have an unexperienced cameraman, you will need more descriptions on how to shoot a video. And yeah, for the, I think, yeah, that's the main thing. It's important to describe with normal human language what you want exactly, and it's better to give more descriptions than less.
I think ad is simple to it. You can just see a reference and you understand. So there is no a lot of things to explain. When there is more people inside and there is more things to share, it's a different story. So what we have here: script one, script two, script three, and
Yeah,
for one
I can.
product. So that means,
Yeah, go on. I
yeah,
want to add a thing after.
yeah. So for the first product, we have 3 different scripts. We have we have 3 different hooks for every script. So that means we have 7 ads first product. So the same we have for other products. No, sorry,
9.
3,
9 for
9,
each
yeah.
product.
So yeah, 27 total because we have 3 products. Yeah, so that's a preparation for ads.
Yeah,
I
I can
created one
explain
more thing.
one more. I can explain one more
Okay.
thing about. So what we have done, it's important to for the first shoot, especially to shoot as many different types of videos, because if you go this one direction and all the scripts are really similar, then you have a smaller chance of getting some to work. Because at the beginning you want to go as broad as possible and just find something that works. And that's why for every product I chose like 3 different types of scripts. The first was kind of personal story. It was written from Gustav's perspective for all 3 products, the first script. Then the second one was product demo, where we just simply show the product and we show all the features. We show more features than in the personal story. And personal story is just about the one problem it solved. In product demo, we go in more details. And the last script, I tried to do something different. So for one product, it was some comedy type of video that I found a good example for. Another one was I wrote, I think I without a reference, I tried to write like something more interesting, something funny, something more unconventional. So this is the part where I maybe you could say did some creative things, but still it was from inspiration from other brands. So it wasn't purely my ideas. It was just borrowing from other ideas that I saw.
Okay, let's see the humor side. So everyone has. This
So
was
yeah,
a.
this happened from the dog's perspective. So that's also like interesting. Interesting
So
angle.
yeah, so you create in different for. Okay, let's see. This is the first ad. This is the ad. I will show you how looks the done product, done ad. So after that, you can give us some comments. So this is the ad preparation. Let's see what's happening here. Okay, it's loading. So this is our version of this ad.
Yeah, it's a shame there's no sound because the voice is real good.
So that's the result. So this is looks simple, but just try. As Artos mentioned in the start, try to copy something. It seems simple, but when you start to do that, it's not so simple. Artos, you wanted to add something more about ads, or that's all for now?
I think we mentioned the main things, yeah.
Okay, and the next thing what I wanted to show is I just added more information from my side. So during all this building brand, I had some ideas which is coming out, a lot of things. So I made a list of I think there was something like 20 more things what should be created. So I was using this time of this shoot time to shoot something for organic and for homepage and etc. So this is the way what I suggest. Don't make just an ad side because ads can die and you need to shoot again. But when you are adding something for your homepage, it's as Arthur mentioned. Sometimes we are not adding basic information in our homepage where it will stay. People will come, they will watch. So I made a homepage video where I explain who I am, and it's like the same like an ad, but it's like evergreen ad because people will go there. So this is something you need to add, just a list of the things, and then you can understand it the same. You put some hook, you describe ideas, still you are doing all the descriptions, so people understand what should be done there. Yeah, that's all. I think we have got through everything. So this is the thing where we are right now. We have shoot all the ads, shoot all the content. We need to put that in the homepage. We need to edit ads. We need to create ad accounts, do everything so we can launch. I really hope we will do that in the next week, because there are some things to do. I think my dream is that we will push the start button together. So next week I will make the live around launching everything. I don't know, Arthur, maybe from your experience, you want to add something to motivate guys to create ads and do that thing, because I think there might be some, good idea.
Uh, yeah, I think about creating the ads. It's really about switching this mindset from being this creative wizard to just making money and being practical and logical and looking at what works. And I think being a little bit humble, because if you have not created ads before, it's really small chance that you will create good ads with your original ideas. It's really, really a small chance. So I think it's about being humble. It's about learning from the market, what's already working, and sticking to just understanding basic principles. And I think everyone could do it. I don't think it's rocket science. I don't think it's super, super difficult. Young guys coming to our team pretty quickly, we can get them to start creating decent ads in the first 1 or 2 months. Of course, they're not amazing, but they can create profitable ads really fast with the right guidance, and the information is out there. I think you just need to be hungry, and you need to keep trying and learning and seeing what works.
No, that's great. Thanks. So, guys, if there's somebody who is not excited about the dropshipping or something in that, and you want to grow yourself, I think this is the good direction where to go, because as Arthur was told, in 3-6 months you can become like proper ad creator or whatever. So sometimes it's like it's good to go through other brands and improve their game, because 99% of the brands is doing bad game in the content side, and you can always come in and help them. So this small idea how to make money, to go and try to do that on others' money. So when you go in some company and you help with something, you learn, you have the possibility to grow. So this is something. Right now we are risking with our own money. We are putting everywhere our own money, but you can do different. You can like go that way. So yeah, Arthur, thanks for inspiration. Thanks for showing everything. It's not everything. It's like part of the script creating. So what we did today, we got through all the information about the ads, about the content, how it should be created. So the next thing is just go and create it. So what's the minimum thing what our clients is testing monthly from the ad perspective? How much do people understand how much they need to create ads?
The minimum I would say is create in the launch. You want to launch at least 3 different angles with 3 videos each, so it's 9 different ads. That's the usual for the small brand. That's doable. So that's the initial launch, and then starting from second week, you need to create 1 new angle every week. So that would be 3 new ads. So one script with 3 different hooks every week, and you don't have to do it every week. You can do it once a month and just prepare so you have enough to launch every week. And another thing you need to be doing is but that comes a little bit after the launch. After you see what is working, you need to make new versions for the ads that are working. You need to improve them, but that comes a little bit after. In the beginning, I would say 3 angles, 3 ads for each. That's a good start.
Yeah, and that's that you need to do the daily, weekly, because this is most money making activity right now in e-commerce. Creating content, creating new ads, and trying to find new ways how to acquire the clients, how to get deeper in their psychology, understand why they are not buying, and going deep there. So yeah, just do that, and this is something we see that many brands is not doing. So okay, so ads, you need to do that. You need to prepare for a shoot. You need to make a script. You need to understand what will be done there. You need to always add something from organic side, so you have more content around your brand. And yeah, then you need to edit that. The next step, you give all the raw files. You give the editor all the scripts, and they start to edit that. And then they give you the first version. The first version never is the best one, so you improve that with the comments. We are using for that frame.io. No, what was the yeah,
Yeah.
frame.io is I will just add it here. So this is the place where our editors put in the video, and we can comment on the video in that homepage. And yeah, then you get ads, you launch them, and you make some money. And we will show how we do it. We are doing that in the next week. That's everything from us. Uh, add us some comments and some things which more you would be interested in. Maybe we will make some additional thing around ads, because I would say this is the most biggest money making activity in your e-commerce. On that big note, I'm ending this one, and thank you, Arthur, for joining. It was a pleasure to be on the stage with you again.
Thank you, Gustav. It was nice to be back.